Looks like we are good to go. Hi everyone, welcome to Arbitrary Hero Presents Max's Mad Mythic Mercenaries, and we have our DM Max back. Yay!
Yeah.
So
I can do the recap if I pull up my notes.
so far,
I would appreciate if you did everything, Cameron.
Gotcha. Last time we played, Wilhelm was out of town, and he enjoyed a nice vacation, and now he's returning to Trollskull Alley and Trollskull Manor. That was it last time, as far as he knows. So,
that is a fantastic recap.
yeah. I guess that's all.
I can do Maximus's part.
Sure, go ahead.
Maximus remembers that he showed up for a interesting study of a recently resurrected individual and was turned down because they're not actually owned by the noble that I thought owned them. I still haven't figured out who their real owner is, but someday I will. And that's all I remember.
Yeah.
Like, that was the important part of Maximus's memory.
Yeah, there was a treasure hunt, and some art dealer got stabbed.
Oh yeah, I wasn't there for that.
Roland got
actually
bit,
deserved it.
and that's about all we got.
And now it itches.
Yeah, and now you got the
I got a rash.
wear clap. Wilhelm, you are at the front door of Trollskull Manor. What do you want to do?
So if
Roll
this
for
is-
initiative.
if this is Wilhelm returning, so he rolls up to Trollskull Manor, and he is rolling. He's on a carriage that he's riding up front next to a lovely young drow woman, and he is just enjoying the ride through town. There's
The
no
drow
horse.
woman is not, because it's the middle of the day.
She's got one of those
Exactly,
big
she's
sun
got a
hats.
huge hat.
Yeah. That's
And she's like, why did they send me out during the middle of the day?
yeah. So
Who does this?
He just rolls up, and I guess whoever's in the tavern would probably just hear him singing as he approaches. A man walked into the chandler's shop, some candles for to buy. He looked around the chandler's shop, but no one did he spy. So he turned upon his heels, and to the door he sped. When he heard the sound of a knock, knock, knock up above his head. When he heard the sound of a knock, knock, knock up above his head. Well, this young man was a bold young man, so up the stairs he sped. And very surprised was he to find the chandler's wife in bed. And with her was a fine young man of most incredible size. And they were having a knock, knock, knock right above his eyes. And they were having a knock, knock, knock right above his eyes. So, Wilhelm, there's more to the song, but I'm not going to sing the rest of it. Wilhelm he's enjoying life. He's rolling back. He comes up to the manor. He gives a nice lingering kiss on the woman's cheek, and she helps him. She helps him take some crates, some chests into the house, and he knocks on the front door with essentially a floating disc holding some chests as he enters back in.
Roland, fulfilling his normal doorman duties, will open the door and be like, I'll let you in if you promise not to finish that song.
Hey, good to see you too. And yeah,
And
so
I'll stand back and hold the door open for them.
The
Yeah.
walls are not soundproofed here.
The windows were open.
So yeah, how's life?
Easy
What did I
day.
miss?
Oh, well, first of all, I guess, in all politeness, thank you for the show tickets. That was...
Yeah, did you like it?
Aside from the part where we got attacked in the basement, sure, it was great.
He pulls
we had
out
to jump
his
on-
script. He's like, "That's not part of what I wrote."
Yeah. It's not
Would
part
be
of what we
bad-
intended either.
It'd be
But
bad if you
Eric
did.
Crashing through and the place catching on fire and us having to participate in the damn show of all things. What a night!
I'm gone
Was
for
the fire planned?
for 3 days, and you guys lit the yawning portal on fire. Oh, Dernan's
Oh no,
Dernan's
you've
gonna
been
chew
gone
me
for 3
out.
days, but it feels like you've been gone for 3 weeks, dude.
I've missed you too.
A lot
Wilhelm
happened.
gives Roland the biggest hug that he can manage.
Roland doesn't hug him back, but he doesn't stop him either. He's kind of just rolling his eyes and being like, "Oh,
Yeah.
we're back to this again."
Well, I have gifts for everyone.
Gift?
Yeah, so I was out.
She heard that from upstairs.
Yeah. It's just
That's what I was thinking.
yeah.
As soon as that word is uttered.
So So I had a gig in Daggerford. That's why I was gone. It went lovely. I'm back, and on the way back, I ran into a delivery man. This was delivery man Cameron. So DM Cameron said that he forgot some chests
so much.
of gold for 5 people last time. And so he gave me these chests. So they're each delivered to a person. So we have one for someone named Hannah, one for someone named Nate, one for someone named Cherie, one for someone named Ian, and one for someone named Max. I went to deliver them, and all 5 of those people died in a freak piano accident. So I've got these DM chests from DM Cameron that legally they have no owner now. So I figure, like, if anyone wants them, you guys can just take them.
That means they belong to the city.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I've already filled out the paperwork and everything.
All right, how much is in each one?
So for Nate, Hannah, Cherie, and Ian, there are 400 gold pieces in each individual chest.
Shit, motherfucker.
And then for Max, there are 100 gold pieces.
All right, I gotta figure out where my gold is.
This out of context, this was a one part of the reward for the Adventurers League modules that I read up afterwards, and I realized I should have given you guys.
We've missed you. It's been way too quiet without you here. Roland's not as great of a handyman as you are.
Yeah, did you guys get a cat?
Handyman.
There's an orange tabby cat. That's new.
That would be mine.
Yes, we saved him.
I saved him.
That's
We were
nice.
there.
So you guys went and saw a show.
We
The yawning portal burned
made a
down.
difference.
Alu saved him.
Gotcha.
And he's keeping.
Nice.
Anyway,
Sometimes
the-
you might say that one orange cat might be 2.
Oh my gosh.
could be near identical twins whose names you remember and mix up all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
So yeah, you missed quite a bit. We actually found a treasure map, by the way.
Yeah, we went on a treasure hunt, and it ended up taking us to the 3 Dagger Alley, and we went in the sewers, and Roland killed a few innocent people. And
No, I didn't.
Wilhelm
Then
is
we went
increasingly
to-
horrified.
minor details.
I killed
And then
one
it took us
known
to-
smuggling criminal.
Roland, no one's talking to you now.
Okay,
And
well, no
then-
one's listening to you either, so you know.
We went to a cemetery, but we couldn't get in because of whatever, some political person died.
Yeah, I heard there's a state funeral. I'm pretty sure it's a masked Lord of Waterdeep because it's shut down today also. It seems like the traffic was insane coming back into town.
Yeah, how did you get back? Did you walk? Do we have a horse? Do we have a carriage?
He sang his way back into
I-
town.
My employer provided me with transportation.
You mean her mom?
yeah.
My mom's the best. She's always looking out for you.
Yeah.
True.
So,
It is true.
What do we
So-
want to do?
So,
Have you guys
Well-
met any of the neighbors?
you guys
No.
I've
but
mostly
we
been trying to
should.
get this place fixed up.
and Liff, the ghost, is just like, you see him scratch into the mirror that he's doing everything.
He is absolutely not doing everything.
The mirror.
We have
scratches on the way.
the handy dandy poltergeists.
Yeah.
They're pretty great too.
You just see
They
like
brought us
6 hammers
breakfast.
flying through the air, nailing things into the wall.
Cool. Well, while we're sorting stuff out, I'm gonna put my luggage in my room, and Wilhelm scampers up the stairs.
You hear another knock at the door.
All right, Roland will resume his doormanly duties, and but just crack it this time since he is not aware of who this is, and will kind of peek his head around the corner. Be like,
You
"Yes."
see a dragonborn at the door, and he has tiny glasses on. He's got robes. He looks older, like he's got a little beard, like a
Uh-huh.
bearded dragon, you know. And he's like,
Hey,
"Oh, hello there. I've been coming by for the past 3 days trying to introduce myself. You
oh my
guys don't
god.
spend a lot of time at your house."
Yeah,
are-
we're in and out all the time.
Come on in. You are the most adorable dragonborn I have ever
Why,
seen.
thank you, young lady.
Oh, you're so welcome.
I used
My
to
name
get
is
that a lot
Hollyriese.
when I was young.
This is Roland.
Come on in. And I will
Hello,
widen the door for
Holden.
him.
How are you doing?
Oh, just fine. Just dandy.
He comes in and he sits
He's so
down
dramatic.
next to the fire, like as close as he can get, because he's a lizard.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the front door, right there. That would
Yeah.
lead up to the second level. There's like a little balcony that goes up to the what is that? A Perry? What is that?
Oh, I thought
Harriet?
that was this stairs.
That goes to like the I think that goes to the third level actually. I think it's like really steep stairs.
Okay.
We'd have to check. Oh, a turret. It's called a turret. This area over here. That's like
Got
the
it.
turret. Actually, maybe these are all on the same level. There's no stairs inside. You guys can choose how your house works.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, pick the dimensions of your house. Easy, right?
Yeah, totally.
Let's see here.
But yeah, so
Trying to-
Wilhelm would,
well-
after he drops his luggage off and everyone's got their chests, he'd come back down and he'd see what's up with the
Cool.
Liz,
With the
dragon.
elderly dragonborn who's let himself in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well, I mean, somebody else let him in, but now he's making himself at home.
of course.
place.
Yeah. He's like, I just came over to introduce myself since you're new in the neighborhood.
I'm sorry, what was your name?
My name is Rishal.
Rishal.
Yes, I run the Bookworm's Treasure over yonder. And he points
Bookworm's
like just
Treasure. Is that
yeah,
a
like
bookstore?
it's the bookstore. You've probably seen it since you've been coming and going so frequently. And he pushes his glasses up and like readjust himself in a chair next to the fire. And he's like, I thought this place was a mess. This is very well put together.
Oh, we have our poltergeist to thank for that. And Roland.
Holland
I
doesn't
get
look
no
like
respect.
a ghost to me.
He's okay. We keep him around, you know.
Yeah. That's
He earns his keep.
seems reasonable.
Yeah.
And he produces a. You didn't notice, but he was carrying a small basket, and he's got like some fruits and stuff in there, and he's like, "This is a gift from me for housewarming."
Get- Oh, thank you so much. We love food baskets.
I forgot you guys have gotten some from us.
Yeah, we actually requested
I'm
one.
pretty sure they basically. Wilhelm doesn't know this, but as a player, Cameron is pretty sure that the party has been living exclusively off gift baskets for the past 3 days.
Oh, good. That's fantastic. Well, you got another one.
Excellent.
Supplies for another night.
While he's like handing it out to you, like the ghost just picks it up and starts moving it away. He doesn't say anything, and he's like, "Oh, mage hand. Which one of you is a wizard?"
Well,
I
technically
am-
that would be Holly.
Oh, very well done.
Yeah, she's amazing like that.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god, that's so nice of you to say.
Perfect.
Roll my eyes and I'll get back to work, sweeping the place up, moving boxes around. Maybe get my tool belt on, start tacking things up.
Yeah, I guess.
Rishal is like, he just turns to you, Roland, and he's like, Roland, I can introduce you to the other neighbors if you'd like.
I think that's more of a Holly job than it is me.
Oh, Roland, don't be so modest. We'll both come.
How much work is left on the manor to get it right? Because we could open up a tap like.
It's
a lo-
almost entirely done since your labor does not sleep
Oh,
Yeah.
or
sick.
eat. You
But we
could open
still-
right now. Like, there's
Well-
things in the basement that aren't done, but
Yeah.
like it's not finished basement yet.
Well, do we have like actual like libations and food and anything?
We have a food basket.
She's
Not-
right. You
not for
can
us.
sell what the neighbors
For
bring
literally everyone else besides us. Do we have a reason for people to come to this tavern?
you.
Not
Well, the
yet.
the
We
dragonborn seems to be enjoying
we could-
himself.
Oh, party and welcome everyone and get to know our neighbors. I'm sure Rachel would help us.
Well, I do want I think it's good to introduce yourself to the neighborhood. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna do this,
He
all right.
produces a book from his cloak and just starts reading.
well, luckily we have come across some new funding for said house party, so sure, why not?
You guys got to also register yourself with various guilds.
Few deals or something. People that she's worked with before, vendors.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like the Cobblers Guild and the Tavern Guild. You got to register yourself with like the actual like Sewers Guild.
Well,
For-
Oh, go ahead.
didn't Reiner say back when we bought the place that he would handle all the legal like fees,
Documentation.
and documentation?
He was handling like the
Purchase and
transfer
sale.
of
Gotcha.
ownership. Yeah. But
We
he's
gotta go
they're
shake
still
hands.
all like you got to register as like with all the different guilds, otherwise they're not going to be happy when you don't pay your taxes to them.
Yeah,
They'll break
For
your leg.
services rendered, yeah.
I guess what do we want to do first? Meet the
D&D
neighbors, go
Sims.
register.
Register, and then we go meet the neighbors and tell them to
just
come
like
to
that.
our place for dinner and drinks. I'm sure Derek, yawning portal owner,
Durnan.
Durnan?
Durnan, thank you. We've saved his ass a couple of times, so he could probably like give us some kegs on the house. It's the least he could do.
I don't know that a bar owner would be willing to give out free beer to a competing business.
You're
We're not
completely
competing.
different
It's
districts.
a house
different
for
demographic.
everybody.
Sure, we can try. We can try.
Franchise.
Okay, so what are you guys gonna do?
Well, Wilhelm,
Sure.
you seem most familiar with the guild, so maybe we should try the different guilds first and register.
Oh,
You could
fuck.
split up, gang.
Wilhelm is like, yeah, that's part of his character background is that he is really good with notarying and like I literally have
That's who I was going to suggest as well.
yeah
He's got good handwriting.
benefits in terms of
He can
signing
write.
documentation and official papers and personal letters, as long as I've seen an example of the kind of documentation or handwriting I'm trying to copy. So like he's normally a forger, but he could use that for legitimate business purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to have a legitimate storefront.
Yeah, so yeah, why not? Let's go.
Are you genuinely playing D&D as a notary public?
Yes, he is.
Oh god. Okay.
Yes, he is.
A singing notary.
Proceed.
We're living in New York City essentially, Fen. Like you need someone that knows
New
legal
York,
framework.
Waterdeep, the greatest city in the world.
True.
Oh my god. All right. So, order of operations. Do all the documentation.
Yep.
Go visit neighbors. Prep for a party.
I mean, the documentation part is boring. Can Wilhelm do that? Like, can we just say that he does that while everyone else is meeting the neighbors?
Yeah, does it? Okay.
Sure.
If this is
Well,
technically...
and also, like, I was gonna let you guys like skip over that. I just wanted
Oh,
to make
perfect.
sure you did it because that could result in an adventure
Yeah.
of trying to defeat all the guilds that come to collect.
Do you just want to give me a list of who we had to sign with? Do you have that?
I do have a list. It's somewhere in this book.
Okay.
Holly,
and
just
I
give me
will
your
send it
signet
to-
ring and he'll take care of everything.
Yeah, give him the signet ring. Oh God.
It's in
Holly
her
doesn't
name,
know
right?
this, but
It's technically
Wilhelm
her business.
definitely already has a copy of it.
Yeah.
A wax copy. Yeah. Okay. No. Basically, there's a set cost per month for doing all that. So you can go and just meet all the different guilds.
Gotcha.
And I'll get back to you on how much that's gonna cost.
Sounds
so-
good.
Right on. And
Great.
then I
So-
suppose Holly and I and anybody else who wants to go will go like what? Grocery shopping and
Yeah,
party
Oh,
stuff.
we could go. The bakery, the patisserie where we help, and
Mhm.
see if maybe they could give us a little something under the table.
It's up to you. I'm just
Isn't
gonna hold the
Holly
bags.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's-
Hollyriese is, yeah,
Why
she's
is
got
she
noble
constantly
background.
trying to get free shit?
Technically, everyone
Not
is rich, but
the best
Wilhelm at
things
this
in
point.
life for
Always
free.
do.
Why wouldn't you try that first? And then if
Yeah,
it
you
doesn't
got
work,
rich.
then I spend my money.
You know, rich people don't stay rich by paying for shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a true story.
Hmm.
I just
Anyway.
like the idea that the daughter of the Go Delicately family is going around just asking for free stuff. That'll never
mean-
backfire.
I mean,
Never.
I could
I
say
would
is
say
no.
we don't want free stuff. We want to establish
According to
business
Paul,
connections.
Charity starts at home.
Yeah, like Wilhelm would. We'd want to work with a brewer, like a brewery, get a contract to get supplied by a brewery and a nearby butcher shop, and like, is there a kitchen in the tavern?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's if you look back behind the counter, where the
Back
hatch
here?
to the
Okay.
that's a kitchen.
Sweet. So let's
You also have a wine cellar and an ale cellar. There's nothing in there, but there's the stands for the large kegs,
Rats.
Yeah.
and there's the wine cellar
Yeah.
where you have wine racks.
we don't need to
um,
open tonight.
They're fixed up. I imagine Roland did that.
This will be a soft opening
Yeah, we'll
soft
open,
for a
open like
neighborhood.
a week from now or something. But
Is
let's
this going to be bar rescue? Do I need to bust out the bar rescue guy?
Gordon Ramsay's coming in
Yeah.
here.
Yes.
Well,
This
I mean,
is
he'll be in the kitchen, so you'll just have
frozen!
2 people berating you.
Yeah.
Your ghost is a mess. Fire him. This isn't even cooked.
Yes.
It's frozen.
Yeah, it's frozen.
Oh,
All right.
Sir, that's
So
the
what,
ale.
what would Max? What would the new Troll Manor Tavern, Trollskull Tavern, need to do to get like a delivery contract with a produce supplier, a butcher shop?
If you
And-
work with guilds, like after your guild paperwork is done, like you'll just have that stuff.
Okay.
That stuff will get delivered. But if you wanted something special, like to set up like certain connections of your own, like I'd let you guys roleplay that out.
What do you
It
wanna do,
might
guys?
produce more profits, is what I'm saying. That's
I'm here
what
to
you're.
carry
That's
the
what you're
bags and
simply
kill the
looking at.
people.
Yeah,
Well, isn't that the same thing?
I say let's do.
I mean,
this.
you gotta take the dead people somewhere, right?
Let's have the standard deals with the guilds, and let's move to whatever the next thing is.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
down for
so you
that.
guys want to go meet the neighbors?
yeah.
Sure.
Somebody's got to wake up Rashal. He's fallen asleep
I'll let him
with
sleep
his
at the
book
bar.
in his hand.
That's fine.
He's old, really.
Wilhelm tells, I tell Leaf like, hey, let him chill till he wakes up.
I'm waiting till he wakes up and is like, "Where the hell am I?"
Yeah.
How did I get here?
He just dies in our tavern. We come back.
Now we have
got
2
ghosts.
butlers.
Yeah, you get 2 ghosts. 2 ghosts for the price of 1.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay,
one
so
to serve the beer.
before we head out, Hollyriese is gonna whisper to Rashal, Mr. Rashal, if you can hear me, we're going to go meet the neighbors, but you just stay here and relax.
What? My, where? Who are you?
Oh God, this isn't a D&D campaign. It's a cautionary tale about dementia.
Oh,
Right.
I'm at the Trollskull Manor. Okay. Yes, I'll take you to meet the neighbors.
What's
First,
what?
let me take you to my place. I'll introduce you to my books.
Sure. Okay.
So he leads you very slowly out the front door.
Max, what color dragonborn is he?
He is a red dragonborn.
Interesting. Okay.
The fire type, which is great with books.
Why
Yes.
does his color matter, Roland?
He takes you back to his bookstore, which is funny because it has a gold dragon curled up around a book for its
Wait.
sign.
A gold dragonborn? Oh no, a gold dragon. Okay, that's a sign.
Yeah,
It's a sign.
that's his sign outside his store.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a
And
literal
he
fucking
starts-
dragon
He
next
starts
door.
fumbling with the keys. He's got like 30 keys, and he's trying to figure out which one is the front door's key. And then he realizes that it's unlocked, and he just lets himself in.
Excellent.
He never locked up before leaving. So.
Yeah.
He's the most adorable dragonborn I've ever
You
met.
just like little old people.
Yeah. She is
He
a little old person.
he
at
gets
heart.
in, and you see just shelves
Right.
of books on each side.
This is
There's
awesome.
there's some stairs going up to the left, probably to where he lives. whatever that entails.
Wilhelm would kind of nudge Hollyriese and say, "Do you think he's got like magic books?"
Shell, do you have any magic books by chance? I'm.
That's about all I own.
Do you have any histories? Like, that's what Wilhelm would be interested in, would be any histories.
He takes you to a small section on history of dragons. It's
Anything
just a
that-
shelf that just contains only histories of dragons, and he's like, this is all the history. Ever.
Fair enough.
All the one that's actually, true.
The greatest dragons that ever existed. Have you
Cool.
ever heard of our Lord and Savior, Bahamut?
Well,
Yeah.
I gotta hit the trail.
Please
Well-
take this pamphlet.
Wilhelm's like,
His hand
thanks,
shaking
my
as he
hand."
offers it to you.
God damn it. Wilhelm will take the pamphlet and he'll go step outside and stretch his legs and just enjoy the sunshine.
Okay.
Shell, do you have any books on the Watchful Order of Magus and Protectors?
Let me see here. Is that a dragon-born society?
It's a wizarding guild.
I'm sorry, I don't have any books on that. He doesn't even check. He just knows.
All right. I actually have a request. See if you have
I
anything
can't-
on it.
Can't wait to hear this.
I keep hearing people talk about rumors of this dragon vault thing somewhere underneath the city. Do you
Yes.
happen to know anything about that kind of thing?
I thought
do.
you were going to ask about a book
There
called
is a
If I
vault
Did It by
under
O.J.
the
Simpson.
city that contains the treasure of a dragon. A very powerful dragon. A gold one.
A gold dragon's treasure hoard, and you happen to know about it.
I do.
I hope that wasn't too stupid a question.
It's okay. I understand you can't read. It's fine. I will recite the tale for you.
That would be lovely, thank you.
You are. I love you more and more.
Back when I was just a wee dragon, there was a vault built under the city to contain the treasure of a gold dragon that used to inhabit these lands. The masked lords of Waterdeep asked that it guard the vault, and they put something else in there with its treasure. No
Okay.
one knows what that is.
Okay. Nobody knows it was put there to guard it?
Yes.
A dragon?
We don't know.
Well, the dragon wasn't. Dragon was put there to guard its own treasure, but they stashed away something else with it, or so the legend goes.
Interesting.
Partake on an adventure to find this treasure.
Oh, it's all nonsense. It doesn't actually exist.
Okay, but
everything is-
hypothetically speaking,
Every legend is based on something true.
That's true. That is why Bahamut is the greatest of all dragons.
like, say you were a young noble person who was trying to get out of the shadow and become financially extricated, independent from their family. Where would you start this hypothetical search if you were to, just do it, just for fun?
I wouldn't know anything about that.
No? Okay. Well, just
Wait,
thought I'd
are
ask.
they a dragonborn noble?
I don't know. Let's
No.
say for this. Let's say yes for this this theoretical person.
Then I would go ransack a dragon's lair and take all of its gold. After that, you could hire a band of mercenaries to comb the Underdark for this treasure. Through brute force, you would find it eventually.
Excellent suggestion. I'll keep that in mind. Cool. Anyway,
You love brute force of anything.
He does
Mr.
seem
Rachel?
like the type who likes brute force. I've noticed you carrying around a weapon of war on your back. Everywhere you go, even in the tavern.
Oh, that helps him because he's overcompensating.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
it
I
helped
get
me
it.
do the job she pays me to do.
I mean, when I
Rivshall
was
thinks that you're talking about overcompensating for not being a dragonborn. Like, I get it. You're not born with a tail.
actually, he was about to say when he was 50 years old, it hit him too. It started a little early for you, didn't it?
Mr. Rochelle, you wouldn't happen to know why there's been so many drow out and about the town, have you?
There's been
Would you?
drow about?
Yes. You haven't noticed?
I rarely leave my bookstore.
Oh god, he thinks all mammals look the same. He can't tell
That's a
the
little
difference.
racist.
He doesn't, but that's okay. You can think whatever you want to. He's fine with that. Some of them are darker than others. Like there's the black humans and the white humans. They don't seem to have any breath weapon differences, as far as he can tell.
It's all wind.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Okay.
Alright, where are we going next? I guess.
Oh, he pulls a book off the shelf and he's like, "You can read everything I just told you in this modestly priced book."
For a nominal
What's
fee?
modest? What's
20
the nominal fee?
25 gold pieces,
That's a
Which-
nominal fee?
That's pretty
It's-
expensive.
which is the same cost as a level 1 spell. But it's an entire book. It's not even a scroll. It's so many more pages.
What language is it written in?
Dragonborn, of course.
Anybody speaks
greatest
Dragonborn?
language.
Because if nobody speaks Dragonborn, it's of no use to us.
Is that the
Hannah,
same as Draconic?
Yes, you would.
Yes, I speak it.
Anybody who uses magic would, basically... Anybody who's a wizard would know, has to know that. All their spells are written in it.
Well,
Is that
pretty-
true? I actually never knew that.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't third, so it is in this.
Gotcha.
wait, will this tell us more about the vault?
So as you flip through it, you can tell that there's more details in here than like what he was going on, but it's going to take longer to like basically discern fact from fiction. So basically what I would do is I'd have you make checks like each day to see like, did you find little details that seem not far-fetched, like, you know who like put this information here, and you know that person was real, kind of thing.
I'll buy this book from you, Rochelle.
Ah, thank you. And he wraps it up for you. Takes the 25 GP. Throws in a pamphlet for about another legendary dragon. For free.
Perfect.
Just in case you wanted to know about
Oh,
more
thank
dragons.
you
Dragon facts.
so much. I appreciate that.
Unsubscribe. I want to unsubscribe from Dragon Facts.
He says, I have noticed you want to subscribe to Dragon
Oh god
Facts.
damn it.
Contains subscribe.
I guess while Wilhelm's out, he's like gonna look around because he basically, we moved into Trollskull Manor and then he had to get out of town. Now that he's back and it's like daylight, what other stores, like what other stuff do we see in the alley?
When he sees you like looking around like outside, he's like, you should go over to the Bent Nail. There's other businesses around here too, like Steam and Steel. Your friend Holland seems like he would enjoy Steam and Steel. They make
Yeah,
weapons.
I guess we could check that out.
Oh, weapons.
Oh, and
Fed. He'd give
if you're
Fed
looking
a little nudge.
if you're looking to brew, you might want to talk to Coralyn at Coralin's Crown. She does potions, but I would imagine that somebody of her skill could teach you to brew any type of alcohol you were looking to make.
There you
So
go.
we can
That's
brew.
helpful
Let's
information.
go. Let's go to Corlin's Crown. Let's go to Corlin's Crown.
Ah, the first place is the booze. I see how it is. Down to business.
Yes.
Yeah, if Holly's the most excited about going places, Wilhelm will just kind of follow her wherever we're going.
Okay. As you're so you guys want to go to Coralyn's Crown then?
Yep.
Okay. As you're passing out of the bookworm's treasure, you see a sign for the Tiger's Eye Detective business. It's like as you're coming out of. Let me move back to the other map real quick. So as you're leaving, this place right here, you see on the back of it, there's another sign that says the Tiger's Eye.
Sorry, can you point it out one more time?
Yeah,
Okay. That's where Rishal is.
No. This is where Rishal is. That's the
Gotcha.
the bookworm's treasure.
Okay.
And this place over here is the Tiger's Eye, which is a
What
you
is
can
the place right across from Rochelle's that's like highlighted in blue?
That's the house that you guys raided 2 days ago.
Oh,
I'm glad that you guys didn't like
The
pick one of the
smuggler's
houses
house?
that wanted.
Say that again?
Smuggler's house where we murdered people.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is that.
Correction,
dead body
where
is-
Rolan murdered people.
a person, not
Yes.
people, not people.
A person.
No,
A
no,
father.
we murdered.
Right, where me and Roland murdered people.
I hope that you guys are all just discussing this as you're walking.
No, this is
Just
all
openly.
table talk. Did you say? So that's the Tiger's Eye. What is the Tiger's Eye?
No one told you what the Tiger's Eye is. You just see the sign. I figured I'd point it out since you're passing it.
Wilhelm
You can
will-
tell it's the back of the business because it has a sign that's actually like written. It's not like a sign that anybody could just look at it and see a picture.
Gotcha.
Not simple.
So the front entrance is here.
This is the back entrance because it has a written sign. The front entrance is there.
On this street. Gotcha.
Yeah. So you haven't seen. You don't know what that is. You just have seen it as you're walking by.
As the party's walking by to go to the Corlin Crown, I think Wilhelm, he's curious. He'd see if the business is open. He'd want to check in.
Okay. So you go around to the front, or you're gonna let yourself in the back?
Front. So maybe I'm confused. We left
Not like
here,
a
right?
Waterdeep tradition.
Yeah, he took you through the back entrance to his place.
Okay. So my
so-
assumption is we left here and we walked.
You can leave
across.
through the front if you
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah.
So you'll leave through the front, and so instead you see a sign that has a black and yellow tiger's eye on it. But Rishal didn't mention this place.
Yeah, he'd kind of give a knock on the door, open it up if it's
Wait,
open.
what?
It opens ever
Wait for
so
me.
slightly, and you see a tiger's eye looking back at you, and he's like, "What do you want?"
Tiger.
Hi.
Can we do
We're new in the neighborhood. We are the new proprietors of the Trollskull Tavern, and we're just swinging by all the other local businesses, meeting our neighbors and saying hi.
He
Yeah.
opens the door a little bit more, and he says, "Come in."
What's the party?
can we do a perception check? Because Ali doesn't like to walk into places that she.
Yeah, you can
doesn't-
do a perception check. Yeah, everybody give me a perception check, or whoever wants to.
Let's see.
Before I walk in somewhere that's gonna like attack me.
With the powerful tools of D&D Beyond, it's never been easier.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, every
The
time.
shilling. Let's see.
15.
So 15. Yeah, you see inside. He's got a small flickering oil burning lamp, and you could tell that he's a Raksha, like a cat person. Well, tiger person really. He's got a trench coat on, and a hat, like a bowler hat. And he lets you. He's opened the door and let you in. You don't see anything inside that looks like, there's people about to attack you or anything. It looks like there's just him in there. And he goes and sits down at his desk, and he's like, "Who do you need me to investigate?"
Oh, it's a detective agency.
Thing.
That
I
is-
don't think we need you to investigate anyone at the moment. But we wanted to invite you to our tavern when we have our open house party. We want to get to know all of our neighbors. And I've never met a tiger person before. You're very handsome.
Have you guys told Wilhelm, like in the recap, that Rolan did kill someone that was like a citizen?
I wanted to tell you that, like, this guy is planned into the campaign. I didn't add him. So, like,
Yeah.
this is just here. Like, this is not something I added because Nate's killing innocent people.
Yes. Well, that's where Wilhelm's like. That's where. Does Wilhelm know that you guys recapped and you told him that we went?
I think that Alu, Fen, and Roland would not have told you because we don't trust your mouth. You talk too much. and we probably would have tried not to have Hollyriese tell you, but
I for
Hollyriese,
sure would
like,
have told
Did you
she's
say-
a blabbermouth.
you. Told you.
Okay.
Perfect.
So I think you know.
Yeah, we don't need anything investigated right now. We didn't even know you were a PI. That's pretty sweet. Crazy. I heard the news that there was a break-in by the Zentarum.
All right, who's dead?
No one.
Well,
we just
yeah,
met a
You killed a
private
lot of
detective.
innocent people while you were away on autopilot. Like, I just
But
assumed
don't
that
worry,
was your
we haven't
default
told you
action
you're a murderer.
to just murder civilians.
So I guess, like, are you working with the Watch? Do you
I did want to tell Nate that you've gone into a PI's
Yeah.
store.
have you heard anything about the break-in and the unfortunate
And
murder?
Cameron's now asking about the shit you've done to the PI.
Well, we gotta know. Like, we gotta know what he knows.
He's like, no one's hired me to investigate that. Yeah.
Do you know anything about Zentarum breaking into homes?
I can't discuss that.
I understand.
Well,
I don't understand.
How
Well,
many
what
cases
good are
have you solved? Alu, don't offend the tiger. Come on.
This is what she does.
Just offends tigers.
Hmm.
it's
Well,
listen.
tiger
Alu's got a
person,
list of
I'm
skills.
sorry.
She steals stuff.
Cynical.
She stabs dudes. She offends tigers. It's like top 3.
And
Uh-huh.
picks up Finn.
Very cynical, yeah.
Wait, he's a tiger, like a tabaxi?
A Raksha.
A rakshasa?
Yes. He's a
Oh,
Rakshasa.
is that a tiger?
Oh
person?
my
I thought
god!
Well,
So are you like
Tiger.
geeking out right now because he's so rare and
I as a player,
he's
don't know
basically
what
an
that
endangered
is,
humanoid?
but would
Oh, I found it.
would Wilhelm
Art-
know what that is?
I mean, I would figure as a bard you would, but go ahead and roll me like. Roll me an
Yeah, Roland has
intelligence
no
check
idea what this
with,
thing
like-
is, but I do.
History.
Roll me an intelligence check or history. That's fine. Whatever check you want to try, give me that with advantage because you would.
History.
Yeah, you know that Rakshas are really rare.
Really
Tiger people.
Fucking. Yeah.
I mean, they live for a very long time.
Awesome.
It's unusual that you would run into one anywhere, to be honest.
yeah.
Okay.
And you just have one living as your next door neighbor doing
That
private detective work.
Is terrifying.
That's
Yeah.
pretty sweet. Well, listen, we're still working out
I think
details,
that's
but
great.
we'll announce our grand opening once we have everything up and running, and we hope we'll see you there as a frequent customer.
Yes, we
Yeah.
would love to see you there. Wait, I'm not done. Wilhelm, I'm not done.
I'm not saying anything.
Sir. Mr.
Vincent.
Vincent. Oh,
Vincent
that's such
Trench.
oh my god, that's such a dignified name.
He
I
takes
think
a
I'm in
draw
love.
from his pipe
Oh,
and just
good.
knocks it out in his bowl.
I want you
He's
to
wearing a
swing
trench
away
coat
with
and a
this
bowler
guy.
hat, by the way.
So-
Nate, he's
Yeah.
wearing a trench coat and a bowler hat.
yeah.
Wait, can Hollyriese wants to do
Oh,
a
no.
history check
Wants to do a
because
threat
she
check.
wants to know if I want to make sure that she knows her shit with this person.
Yeah, go ahead and you can do the same thing that Wilhelm did. Roll with
Okay.
advantage because he is a well-known mythic
Ignore that
rare
one.
creature.
No, don't
Ignore that
ignore it.
one.
You just got
Well,
a 20.
actually, that's fine. I mean,
No, because that's only 1d20, and then I have to do I had to do a +5, so I
Okay,
hit
so
the
then
wrong
it's
thing.
yeah. So
25.
that's a 25. you know what it is. You know that he is a extremely rare creature. I mean, he's humanoid, intelligent, but he's rare. Like his people
Okay.
It's got
do not
up
leave
hands.
their lands very often.
So, Mr. Vincent, it is an honor to meet one of your kind. I am a wizard myself, and I would just it would
Another
be
one.
such an
There
honor.
was this Maximus who came by here, wanted to study me. He said,
Oh,
I sent him on his way.
no! I don't want to study you, but I would love to study with you. Is there anything like that you could
You
teach
want to
me?
be a private detective?
No, I mean spell wise, right? Don't your kind know all sorts of like?
Oh no.
You used to be
Your
great
kind.
sorcerers,
Using that
right?
phrase a lot more than I'm comfortable with.
Oh my god.
Some of my people are better at magic than others. I am not a magic user.
Oh.
At all?
No.
Any books that you could recommend?
Can I insight check that statement?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you there?
Cool. I don't know, am I?
No, move your person. You're in
I
the
figured
tavern.
you were on autopilot
Oh, okay.
because nobody else could move your token besides me.
Alright. Yeah, I guess. Wait, is Alu not with us?
She's outside. No, you both are still at Trollskull Manor.
You can move your
I'll
I'll
tokens.
get one to make friends with the neighbors.
Trollskull Tavern.
Please.
All right.
Okay. I mean, I figured as your hired bodyguard person /
Oh.
servant person, I'll be with you.
So you actually I forgot. There's like passive insight and stuff. You can tell that he's telling the truth. There seems to be something about him that doesn't allow him to use magic.
All right.
Like- You don't know what it is. You just know that like he doesn't seem to be lying to you.
Okay.
He's very matter of fact about it.
I know this is a little metagamey of me, but can I just try and notice his hands?
Yeah. What
Alright.
what about it?
Do I notice the thing about his hands that I
That
should
they're
know?
paused? That
No.
I'm not
Photo.
getting what you're going at here.
Never mind then.
Okay.
Never mind. If the DM doesn't want to, if the DM doesn't know it or doesn't care to talk about it, I won't push it. But just curious.
If palms
The player
are
in
where-
me is digging this situation. Is also
Wait,
terrified of the
if
situation.
palms are where the backs of oh, they're backwards? I mean, yeah, they are.
Wait,
Yeah.
shit.
Like he's holding his
I'm-
he's holding
I'm
his
going down.
Like his hands are
I'm
fucking
going
backwards.
down.
yeah, he's holding his like his hand is backwards and he's holding the pipe that way.
Yeah. Okay. Just curious.
Yeah. So it's easy to see that.
Yeah.
He's everything you would imagine. Except
Lovely.
for the spellcasting. For some reason.
Got it.
I guess it's not trustworthy.
I think I just
Just
accidentally
think you
saw.
know everything about Rockshaw, don't you? Maybe
I
he
saw
has special
details.
circumstances, Nate.
Why are you looking these up, Hannah?
Too. I wanted to see a photo of him, and then I just started reading. So I'm ignoring what I read.
Okay, where do we want to go next?
Side check.
We say thanks for your time, and we'll catch you at the grand opening. Where are we headed next?
He says, well, if you ever need my business, or if you ever need a private investigator, just stop by.
Oh, it was an
You
honor to meet you.
Got it.
Oh, you're
He-
lovely.
He looks like he gets this a lot and is
Uh-huh.
like just he's like waiting for other customers to show up.
Yeah.
Oh, and while you were gone, they told us that there was a weapon shop nearby.
Ooh.
That is true. Do we want to go there
Ooh.
next? Steam and Steel?
If you
Was
want
the
to
name?
take your pet half elf who can't walk on his own within there.
Yeah. We'll have a bros
Are
shopping
you on
trip.
his back?
No, I'm just walking beside him because he's still
Oh.
kind of a little limpy.
No Yodaing. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
We could get him a wheelchair. There's rules
Nah.
for that now.
Get him a wheelchair.
A combat,
Combat wheelchair.
We got the
Yeah.
money for it now.
I mean, you do.
Or
Get him a
crutches,
wheelbarrow.
maybe.
No, yeah, we'll keep going. I feel like we are actually at the Ren Fair right here. We're just walking down the main
Mhm.
thoroughfare.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
just
the
saw-
music is getting me
Oh,
in this.
I just
man.
realized I've been
Then
adding.
one for the wooden sword.
Here is a rock shot. Here you go. I just
Rakshasa, yeah.
Oh,
put one
nice.
onto the map. A massive one.
Oh, God,
Massive
it's not-
Rakshasa.
You can see his little paws.
Look
Yeah.
at it. Look at his non-pipe hand, and that's why they're backwards.
Yep.
That's not why they're backwards. That's just that.
Well,
they
that's
walk.
how they're backwards. Like the other one isn't doing a good job of showing you how it's backwards because that
It's
still
they're
kind of looks
Well, the
normal.
thumb is on the inside.
When they're backwards.
Yeah, like literally, like if you just took your hand and just kind of folded it backwards instead,
Yeah.
that's the way their hands want to bend naturally.
Just like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like literally out like that.
Yeah. So he gets down on all his little paws.
Yeah.
Comes at you.
But that
Oh, this photo has because he's holding a skull.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Get off the internet.
get off the internet,
He's
Hannah.
like a
I
Rasputin.
read this shit last time.
Is that what he's
Yeah.
wearing?
You started just reading stuff.
And see what I know about Reiner. Ever. I know a wiki page.
Yeah. How about I just bring up the module so you can read it?
Hollyriese has level 10 scrying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
10th level spell
It's
slot
not even
scrying.
scrying, like
Okay.
it's a witch spell. We're
Yeah,
looking
clairvoyance,
backwards.
legend lore.
Yeah, legend lore. Oh man, I love that
As
spell.
I guess we'd walk right past Trollskull Manor and down into this other part of the alley, and this is
Yep.
the first shop we would see. Which one's this?
That is Corlin's crown.
Oh, nice. Which one is the weapon house?
That would be. Let me look here. That would be this one down here.
Fen, Rolan, if you guys want to go in, like we can go check that one out first.
Yeah, I'm in.
Which one
Ben,
you going?
you in?
Oh, you're going to.
We're going. Ben and I are going to the weapon place.
Oh,
Is
okay.
that like a week wait period or something?
Just a background checks in here. What do you think this is?
That would be awesome.
There
Just-
are sufficient background checks for guns, but
Do you
other
have your
weapons are fine.
license?
Yeah.
Which building is the weapon place?
This one down here.
The one that
With-
Hollyriese and Wilhelm are in and that Roland Fen are
freaking-
moving
Wait,
to.
Fen and
Oh,
Roland are
my
the
map
only
was
people
zoomed in
not
too
there.
much. I can't. Yeah, I couldn't see it. All right, yeah, we'll head that way. Steam and Steel.
Okay. You go in and you see a fire Ganassi,
Ganassi.
And-
Yeah.
Ganassi, and a water Ganassi,
It
and you
really
see
is
that
New York. It's so diverse. I love it.
one of them is using their fire to actually stoke the forge, and the other one is using their water to
Oh, that's awesome.
quench
Sorry.
the.
Catch me up here, because I guess I'm ignorant. What the fuck is a Ganassi?
Okay, so yeah. I
Go
was
to
gonna-
Google.
No,
No.
so
It's like people made out of elements. So like they're
Yeah.
fire people and water people.
think like elemental genie people, but
Yeah.
like less powerful.
How do I
Yep.
spell
Like
it?
GENSI or
That's it, that's a
GENASI.
I just put it in the chat.
Yeah, they're elemental beings. Like they might have like fire for hair, or
Now let's
if
look up
they're-
a water.
they might have
one.
stone-like skin or whatever.
It's
They have
part of
they have
town.
elemental energy. Yeah.
Like Hellboy.
Yeah,
Basically.
he's more of a tiefling, maybe fire genasi, but yeah, like
Yeah.
the Ifrit.
Fire and obvious.
So they are descendant from genies, because there are 4 different races of genies. There are the Ifrit, the like I don't know, but either way, when they infuse essences with like actual mortal creatures, you get genasi.
Yep.
And they hail from like the elemental plane of fire or water or earth,
And a fire
air.
likes a human very much.
Yeah. Yeah.
They make
So
a Ganassi
yeah, exactly.
in the city of Brass.
So these creatures are making weapons.
Yeah, they're using their elemental powers to forge weapons, which is baller. I love that.
Buy an elemental weapon.
Behold the
Possibly.
power of creation as you walk in.
Yeah, seriously.
Except that he's just putting on a show for you. And Avi's
Okay.
like, shut up. Just he always does
Um,
this.
Roland
there-
will take. Do what now?
Is there a shopkeep that we can speak with?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
these two right here.
like that's me.
Yeah. Well, hello.
Underwear.
All of you look like you got plenty of steel already. What do you need?
Well, first of all, hi, my name's Roland. That's Fen, and the rest of us, we all run the Trollskull Manor.
Tavern.
Tavern.
You're looking for cutlery. Well, the bent nail would be a better place for that than here. We
Well-
prefer to make weapons.
Well, that's the other reason why I want to talk to you.
Remove protection.
Mithril,
Something to keep behind the bar.
cutlery, platinum cutlery.
Possibly, we were just wondering. We're
want
kind of
elemental cutlery.
we're kind of getting to know the neighborhood, and you guys seem like the place to be as far as I'm concerned. We wanted to come in and introduce ourselves, but also see what kind of work you guys do. Is I myself is more on the mercenarial side of things, And Fenn's out in the wild, and you never know what he's going to run into. So he might need some help every once in a while. We just want to see what you guys had.
Fen is a crippled little boy who needs all the help he can get. So give him something good.
Please help.
Like,
and
I got
baby.
He's helping.
a stick for you.
Upgrade.
Oh,
He's
fast.
stick for you. Fuck you. But yeah,
And- Just shut up, Emmerich. They're gonna pay.
well, what do you guys?
Way, and he closes the door behind him. Avi does and goes back to the forge.
Okay.
Emmerich is
Meeting-
still standing there.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about him. He gets testy.
A little worked up. That's fine. That's fine.
Doesn't like
Sure
my
will.
Man.
Do what now, Hannah?
You insulted him.
How did I insult him?
I don't know, but you found a way.
Says the person trying to get free shit from everyone. Got it.
Not
Whoa,
anything yet.
we don't hand out free weaponry here.
And I
And
didn't
we would
expect you
never
to.
expect you to.
Except she probably would. She's been trying it
Website
everywhere.
that we can go to.
A lady wizard doesn't need weaponry when she has a wand. Thank you very
Or
much.
someone to do all the weaponing for her. Anyway.
That's a good point.
You know what they call those? Scapegoats.
hmm Anyway. Can I take a look and see what this guy has? Like on the shelves or the display cases? Or...
He has I mean, basically any martial weapon that you're looking for. He doesn't have like exotic weaponry, but he's like, well, if you're looking for like a hand and a half sword or something like that, I could make it for you. Plate, like that's the order, like because I have to fit it.
Can I
But
show him my sword and ask him if he can do better?
This, but if I had to quantify it, this, but +1.
Yes. Yes. Can I get a sword with better dex scaling, please?
Okay, Mr. Dark Souls.
he's like, well, we don't really make magical weaponry here.
Okay.
Really, I can't. I mean, I could make it nicer, but like, it's
Let me see.
it's kind of like when you engrave something. Like, it doesn't make it better.
You've got magical people making weapons with magic, but the weapons aren't magic.
Yeah, neither of us are wizards, so
That would take
Yeah.
some enchant magic shit going on
Yeah.
here.
like, maybe she could do it for you. Points to Hannah.
Probably not.
Talking about blowing people up with magic.
I would rather die.
That can be arranged.
Yeah.
Then
It already
Um,
happened. Oh.
Okay. Can I? Wait, what is my?
He does
Okay.
say that occasionally people will come to sell weaponry here.
All right.
If a magic weapon comes in, he would tell you.
Can
Maybe-
I?
Having Avi run over and tell you.
Okay. Can I commission?
Mailing list or some shit.
Can I commission a breastplate possibly?
I couldn't hear. I can't hear Finn. What was that?
Do we have to give you our email address for that? Like, do we have to sign up for a credit card? What is this?
No. There's no payment plan. We don't do loans here.
All right. Well, then let me know when good shit comes in.
Yeah, we will.
Good.
We do
Yeah.
like.
Can I commission a breastplate?
You're just looking for a breastplate. They have some on the shelf. Those don't
Oh,
need
do
to be
they? Oh,
'cause
okay.
They just switch out the leather bands.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'd be curious to do that because I wouldn't change my AC, but it would make me not have disadvantage on stealth checks.
Yeah, so they can do that for you.
Excellent.
I mean, that'll take a little bit fitting the just the leather bands, but it's not like a full day thing or anything like that. So
Okay. Fen, what
Who your usual customers are?
Huh?
Fen
What are your
wants to
usual
know who
customers?
Your usual customers are.
usual customers,
Yeah.
usually like the guard, the town watch. Like they'll come in here and we fill orders for them. They'll put in large orders.
You're a government supplier. You must be rolling shit. Damn.
It is nice to do government contracting.
Do you do any work with the Watchful Order of Magists and Protectors?
No, we don't do any work with them. I'm sorry.
Where did that name come from? I don't 100% remember. That's like the third or fourth time you brought it up, and I don't 100% remember where it came from.
Because it's my main goal. I want to become a member. They're a guild of wizards and sorcerers for the city of Waterdeep.
Oh, okay, neat.
They just they don't have much of a reason to be ordering like metal armor and weapons. So
Except to
they
animate it.
be like Yeah, basically that'd be the one purpose is making golems.
Yeah.
But they would use somebody like over in the castle district more likely
Okay.
to do their work.
Got it.
Just so you know that they're more like if they were gonna get armor made and stuff like that, it would be like probably very expensive armor, like art pieces almost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fen, what kind of armor are you rocking right now, bud?
Studded leather armor.
Studded leather? Okay. That's light armor?
He looks at your
Yeah.
armor, like
Yeah, it's light armor.
very historical.
bolt to the back of your helmet.
Very accurate with what I probably should be wearing, but it's what they gave me.
Yeah.
It's
So-
what they gave me.
I'm just trying to see if we can't get you a better deal here. Oh, we could wear matching breastplates, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, with the
Never
go.
For the bromance.
logo on them.
Well, let's see. Your AC is right now like what?
15.
15? Yeah, with the breastplate, if it lets you, you'd have a 16 mod.
Okay, does it fuck up my speed at all?
No, in fact, that's one of the reasons why I'm getting one. It won't change my AC at all, but it'll keep keep your stealth checks stealthy. You won't
Okay,
get
how much
impose
does it cost?
disadvantage.
Yeah.
That's 400 big ones. I have 500 something right now, but
I have
I'm on the-
17,000.
Just walking around with that. Just
wait,
I'm gonna let everybody know my D&D Beyond worksheet doesn't work, so I'm just gonna make shit up.
oh, okay.
So,
sure.
based on my old D&D Beyond sheet, it says I have 66 gold.
And
Okay.
then you got another 400
400. So
today.
just based on what we got today,
So I got 460.
you and I both have enough for one apiece.
All right.
Um,
I don't know what else I'm gonna use it for. Let's buy that shit.
all right, cool.
Before,
Uh,
I guess, before you guys actually hand over the gold, Wilhelm would come up and say, "Well, if we're buying and we're looking for repeat business, is there anything you guys can do to sweeten the deal? We're spending 800
Emmerich is
gold."
like, he leans over and he's like, "So you're opening a tavern, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, how many drinks is it worth?" Look, Avi doesn't let me drink a lot, but if you keep him from finding out, then I
I'll
will
tell you what, you can get in cover free on Ladies' Night.
cover.
I don't know if I want to enable someone's alcoholism. That feels wrong.
I'm not enabling his alcoholism. I'm enabling his lechery.
Well, actually,
Good point.
him and Avi, who is also male, appear to be a couple.
Fed has
Okay.
a real hard problem recognizing same-sex couples. This is the second time this has happened.
Ben?
Provide you.
Yeah.
I make sure that we
Ben's not
provide
very
you.
socially adept.
Yeah, he's a bumpkin, remember?
Oh yeah, he's only familiar with.
How about
This is only like the fourth person he's ever actually met.
Can you even tell what their gender is? You've only ever met you.
Mr. Emmerich, I would happily provide you with 3 drinks, each of you on the house.
how?
So
How about-
I'm looking for some dwarven fire wine.
Would we know
Okay.
how
For
much that
some what?
costs, Max?
It'd be like 25 G for like a cask.
Do I get like a discount for trading in my studded leather?
He's
an
like,
icon?
that has a crossbow bolt in the back of the helm. I don't know that we could sell that.
It's also been blown up. I just want to be honest with you.
Yeah, it is a-
It's got some miles on it.
Exactly. It's proven and tested.
Yeah. It's for parts. I'm not saying you sell it as is. I'm saying you break it down.
Yeah, it's
No.
rated for crashes 75 mile an hour and above. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Just like $10. Leave that $10 off the price of the trade-in.
he's like, fine, but if you can get me the fire wine cask and keep it at your place and never let Avi find out, I will do half the price on each of those breastplates.
Got it.
Done.
You're a smoker, and we're not going to rat you out. We get you.
Mhm. Yeah, exactly. All right.
On
That's
my
the
own-
case, and it's
Have you
400 total for the pair. And then we got to go find ourselves some dwarven fire ale or whatever.
Fire wine.
Fire
Not
wine.
the ale. That will
Not the ale.
combust when I go to drink it.
Got it. So, fire
oh my
wine.
God. That's why she doesn't want him to drink. He's flammable.
Look, the
Wait,
proof
wait, wait.
certain amount. Otherwise,
Just
I can
hold it up to the face and just bam.
Wait, hold on. Well, do we
It's like
want
a
this
shit.
guy in our bar?
fire mustache.
Needs to shave that sucker.
Okay, but part of the rule is if you drink, it has to be on the patio.
The patio made of wood.
The,
You don't want to just like take him down into the basement where there's like stone.
man, that's the best spot. Okay, so we
Yeah.
need to
Okay.
find.
Like Ollie could just walk by and see him on the board.
Remind
Yeah,
me
that's
again,
true.
dwarven fire wine.
Fire wine.
Fine.
Got
If
it.
you get the game, I am burning down your Trollskull Manor.
Got it.
No problem. All right. So that means I still have 2.
This was
Yeah.
for.
Oh,
this
sorry,
was
3.
this was for Avi, or we have to keep it from Avi.
We have to keep it from Avi.
Embrick wants it.
Gotcha.
And he's hoping that you can keep it discreet, which is why he's giving you half price on breastplates for a 25G cask.
Understood.
Yeah.
Because this would never happen otherwise.
Does anyone else want anything? Like,
Cool.
I don't. Roland's or Wilhelm's not gonna upgrade his stuff because he's not a fighter anyway, so he doesn't care.
All right. I need to
I
add.
can't imagine we're gonna get in any more fights.
Yeah.
I feel like all of my stuff is heavy.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Yeah, you got those silver daggers. Those are worth a pretty penny
Those are-
by themselves.
yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, that's pretty much as
Versus-
upgraded as Alpha gets.
Embrick says, do you mind if I see one of those?
I don't
He
think
just
he's
wants-
here.
Oh, I thought you were with them. Never mind.
I'm outside, but if you guys are, well, I'm not really because I didn't move my character, but I'm outside because I'm not.
That's
You're
fine.
not one to
I
go
wasn't
in.
planning on it. But if Wilhelm, is talking about them and they're like, "Oh, can we see them?" Ollie would be like, "Sure, just come in and
He
show
would-
them."
You can ask unless he like saw them on you to know that because they would look special. So like he would love to see the craftsmanship.
You got to keep those away from Roland. He's a werewolf now.
We don't know that. That is
Roland,
player knowledge.
Roland starts like spinning
Yeah,
a dagger and it just like burns him. Just
Like, why is this giving me a rash on my hand?
Why am I allergic?
Yeah.
Weird.
Guess I'm allergic to silver now. I don't know. It's weird.
Have you gone to pay with silver coins yet?
I have not. It's all gold, actually. Right.
Well, you haven't been to Coraline's yet, and you haven't been to the Bent Nail, which he just mentioned is a place where you could get cutlery.
Coraline.
All right.
Okay.
All right. We'll head out that way. But now your AC is 16,
Oh, but the
Fen,
bet
just so
nail
you
is
know.
just on the way. Wilhelm would duck into the bet
Ah,
nail while everyone else. is going.
Fine.
No, you guys don't have to come. You guys go to Coraline and do your thing, and then afterwards Wilhelm can.
You see a human in the Bent Nail. He's got like scruffy hair, and he's working on a table. Like he's actually like carving like a leg of a chair or of a table. And working on like the pegs to like put it together, all the like different pieces that he needs to do to actually like produce a table. And he's like, welcome. What can I help you with?
Hi, I'm actually your new neighbor. I'm one of the proprietors of the Trollskull Tavern, and
Oh,
we were
yeah.
just stopping in because we're opening for business. Our goal is to open up in a week, have our grand opening, and we need maybe some additional furniture. I think we've got a pretty good handle on it, but maybe some additional furniture, some cutlery, mugs, that sort of stuff.
I tell you that I make cutlery.
Like a marquee.
He knows that I am a woodworking shop, and he sends people here for cutlery. I mean, yeah, I can make you some wooden cutlery, but like, sounds like you're a business. Like, you probably don't want wooden cutlery.
Yeah,
Do
that's,
some
that's
spoons
a
and
funny-
spatulas. And...
That's a funny practical joke on their part, I guess.
No, it's not a practical joke. He just doesn't listen to me.
Oh, gotcha.
God.
Well,
One day,
I'd
that shop's
still
gonna
like
burn
to.
down. He gets himself some goddamn.
I'd still like to hire you out. We do have we're restoring the manor as best we can, but if we could hire you to come in and just do an inspection for our caskets and our furniture, make sure everything's in good condition ahead of our grand opening, we'd appreciate
Why
it.
do we have caskets?
I don't know
Yeah.
if we have we have the stands for.
casks.
You have the stands for the cask. You don't
Yeah.
have any.
Yeah.
I
Maybe
mean,
we
I
can.
know Roland is vicious, but I didn't know he was up to that much. No.
You literally have caskets down in the basement where Roland's
for the
putting
bodies.
bodies.
Yeah. Well, when we get our casks in and our everything in, we'd love to make sure that have you come in and make sure everything's up to par.
I definitely can do that. You would probably want to talk to the Carpenters Guild and tell them that you want to use me as your carpenter for building inspection purposes. Like if I was just making tables for you, like, you know, I can do that without like talking to them. But if I'm actually inspecting structural integrity of your building and acting as a civil engineer, you know,
like an artistic woodworker, can you make us like a really flashy sign for out front?
Ooh.
he's like, I definitely can carve you a sign. I don't do the coloring, but there's a art supply shop downtown that you could talk to.
The Crimson Brush?
Yeah, that's the place. You know? Have you been there? It's a great place.
No, we've never been there.
2 months ago, and it's wonderful. The Garth, the owner, is such a great guy. I actually haven't seen him in a while. I should go swing by and say
I've
hi.
sent a lot of business his way, just because he has some really interesting pigments.
Yeah.
I don't know what he makes them from, but like they're great. They're very vivid.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
He's probably all the signs in this neighborhood are colored with whatever he uses for the signs pigments.
No, that's a great idea.
Point of order, both player and character, I suppose. Do we want to stick with Trollskull Tavern, or do we want to come up with something else?
Trollskull
already got
Tavern.
Something else.
TST.
I like the exploding elf.
No.
Why an elf? Oh God, never mind. Yeah, okay, I get it.
I
wasn't there for that, but now I get it.
Fen doesn't like that.
I mean, we can keep it. I've been meaning to ask, do we want to keep Trollskull Tavern, or do you want to
I feel like
rebrand?
The power of branding, when someone's like, do you want to head for a drink at Trollskull Manor or Trollskull Alley, and we have the Trollskull Tavern, like that's draw.
Fair. Yeah. That's like the Magic Kingdom at Disney World.
Yeah. But
you gotta go. Come on.
If we had another good name, Wilhelm would be open to it. I don't know that we've got one quite yet.
Just a thought. If anybody comes up with anything, I am willing to hear it. But otherwise, as you were.
Yeah. So that would be the end of that conversation. Wilhelm would remember to go talk to the Carpenters Guild later and then go into follow Hollyriese to that shop.
I could make you a sign that has a troll carved into it, drinking a beer.
I love it. Yes.
Let's do that.
Yeah. How much does that cost?
He like pulls out an abacus, starts doing some stuff, muttering to himself, and he's like, 1 gold.
Done. Wilhelm will say that.
Yeah.
We can add in the local newspaper too, get people to whip up some excitement about it.
You actually can do that. You can,
like some town criers and such.
You can get an ad in the newspaper in the Waterdeep Times.
Watergate Times?
Waterdeep.
Waterdeep.
Oh.
The Watergate would be amazing.
Yeah.
I like that actually. But that's I mean, you can get the Baldur's Gate Times around here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate.
To it, like Watergate.
I want to make some money off of this joint. I want to buy out that weapon armor shop.
You want to buy it?
Yeah. We eventually the goal is to own this alley.
Correct.
Well, Nate's already started on that.
Yeah.
There is.
I can't roll dice and kill folk. I'm playing Monopoly. Fuck you guys.
There is one house open on Trollskull Alley. You only need 4 more to upgrade to a hotel.
Nice.
Okay. So, yeah, so he's like, okay, I'll get to work on your sign. It'll be a couple days before I get it done, and of course, still needs painted after that. But it looked like last time I passed by there was a place to already hang it, so it should be good.
Sweet.
Excellent. Much obliged.
No problem.
All right, we're slowly getting our business up.
Yeah, that's nice. So the only place you have left is Cortland's Crown. If you want to stop there.
Nah.
Do we need a liquor license?
No.
Wilhelm already took care of that.
Yeah, Wilhelm's taking care of that.
Great.
Would you need to go pick Yeah, we do need to go to the brewery though to pick up the deal, our other end of the deal for those breastplates there,
So
Finn.
it's interesting. It would have actually costed you. So if it weren't for Reiner, it would have cost you 1,000 GP
Holy shit.
to renovate the place and 250 GP for the contracts. But Reiner took care of like the actual like expenses of it. Just not the time.
Nice.
Basically, if you're going to hire people to run the place, it'll be 50 GP per 10 day, and 10 GP per 10 day for the guild expenses. So,
Okay.
Gotcha.
But every 10 day you'll make a D100 plus 10, and I'm actually changing that price or how much you would make based on
Do I need
various
to,
things that you do.
do I need to deduct the 10 GP now, or
I was going to
first
do
10
that when we hit a 10 day. So
Gotcha.
you're 3 days into owning the place.
Gotcha.
And actually, you haven't talked to any guilds yet, so, like, you just started, so I guess today would be the day that starts your 10 day.
Hey, conveniently, we have a calendar now.
Yeah.
Hey.
Sweet.
All right.
Holly, what are you doing now at the new shop?
Uh-oh, we lost
Timing.
Hannah.
We lost, yeah. She's not doing anything.
Yeah.
She actually just disappeared.
I disappeared her.
Apparently, she's a better wizard than we give her credit for.
Yeah.
Teleport, yep. Oh, man.
I guess
Well-
while we're waiting on her, does anyone else want to talk to anyone else?
What we have to do that errand, don't we, Nate? We gotta go.
Yeah, we do. We got to go to the brewery and pick up that cask.
None of you asked, but Tally, or Talsol Vanar, Fellbranch, the owner of the Bent Nail, is looking at you like, I'm gonna start my work now. I'll see you guys later.
Appreciate your work.
Why? Like, why are you hanging around my shop?
Yeah.
You're talking about the steam and you're not talking about the bent nail. You're talking about the steam and steel.
No, I'm talking about the Bent Nail because you guys are just there after.
After striking the deal.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
No, we've left.
Okay. There's really not a lot to look at in his shop, so it'd be weird if you're just like standing around doing nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you can go to Corlin.
All right, you guys go to Corlin's, and we'll go to the brewery.
Gotcha.
Have fun. All right,
Holly,
you guys
what
go
are
ahead and work that out.
Okay. So at Corlin's, you see a elf. There behind the counter, she has a giant cauldron that she's just dumping seemingly random plants and other things into as she brews it. And she looks up and she's like, well, none of you look sick. What can I do for you?
Hi, we're your new neighbors.
Is Finn there?
No, Finn's with
Okay.
me.
Damn. Okay.
Oh, could she
Ben and I
cure
are-
his sick? Oh well, he
Well,
doesn't know
no,
that.
he just would look sick. So, like, I'd offer him random stuff that may or may not help.
Gotcha.
Wait a minute. What? Who am I? Eddie Murphy from Trading Places? Who am I, like
Nate just decided to take you with him.
a casualty of war? What is this? I am a casualty of war, I guess.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
mean, you did. You were in the obituary in the Waterdeep Times. I mean, they still report if somebody dies and gets resurrected.
Can I use that contact to get a discount on my advertisement in the newspaper?
There's no veterans discount.
If we were faster on the draw, we would have made sure that information was in the obituary, and then it's free advertising. Damn it. Next time.
In the obituary,
Ben
Wilhelm,
Merrick,
owners of.
former co-owner of the soon-to-be opening.
Yeah,
of
grand
this
opening
coming
in
Sunday.
7 days.
Nope.
In lieu of flowers, send donations for opening.
Yeah, buy a
Yeah.
pint.
Send food. Send
Yeah.
more gift baskets for you guys to live off of. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. So she's looking at you like, "What can I do for you?"
We're your new neighbors. We are the owners of Trollskull Tavern, and we wanted to introduce ourselves. I'm Hollyriese. This is Wilhelm.
Hi.
Hi. Well,
Out in the street is Alu somewhere.
What do you have?
welcome to the neighborhood. Did the
Yeah.
dragon put you up to this?
Yeah, he introduced himself and he suggested that we swing by. What sort of business do you run?
As you can see, I brew medicines and potions. As she goes back to stirring her giant cauldron, she clearly is in the middle of something, but she's willing to, do business.
What you working on?
Right now, this is a cauldron of animal friendship.
Friendship, what does that do?
It makes the animal your friend.
How much?
A potion of animal friendship is 125 gold pieces.
Oh,
What's up,
can you
rich
tell
girl?
me what kind of animals it works on? All animals?
It works on all animals. Yeah.
Even talking animals?
It does not work on a Rakshasa. You know how many people I've had come by and ask about that? You can't get free PI work using this potion.
Deep down, we're all animals.
Okay. Well,
Anyway.
maybe another time.
Oh,
If
the
I ever
DM in me
figure
is
out
just
how to
screaming.
If I ever figure out how to make a potion of charm person or
Yeah,
charm monster,
What else do you sell?
she goes over to the shelf and she starts pointing to various potions she has. She's like, "This is a potion of climbing. It makes it so you can climb.
Gotcha.
These are greater healing and healing.
Gotcha.
They fix your wounds." And
I like how she's just like, yeah, see?
then, like,
well,
this is
after
a
the
water
question
breathing
about animal
potion.
friendship, I understand why she's doing this. Wilhelm plays along. What's the potion of water breathing do? What's the?
It lets you breathe air
Gotcha.
Underwater.
underwater.
I'm trying to think if we need anything right now. I guess it's good to know for later.
Just so you remember, Richelle told you that you could come over here, and she might know how to brew alcohol.
Yeah, but now after the carpenter thing, I'm wondering how full of how he wasn't paying attention. I guess I'll ask her. Do you do anything besides potions? We
She was
recently opened a tavern and we're looking for a brewer.
I do know how to brew. I haven't done it in a long time. It's way more lucrative to brew these potions, as you can imagine.
I'm sure.
But if you were looking to make something interesting, I might do it just for, the money and
Novelty.
my entertainment.
Do you know the formula for dwarven fire wine?
Yeah, I do. I've made it for Embrick from time to time.
So he wanted to know if we could have a cask in the basement set aside for him.
I figured as much. I told him last time he blew up my basement that I was not going to hide it for him anymore. So, but now that he's found a new hiding spot,
Gotcha. Yeah.
what's
yeah.
in it for me, though?
Well, what would it cost?
She's like, it costs about 20 GP.
Actually, here's a trade that just popped in my head. Holly, you guys said that while you were adventuring while I was gone, you guys picked up some potions of vitality. Do you know how to make potions of vitality?
I do not.
If
She's
we-
like, I would be very interested in some potions of vitality.
If we gave you a sample, one potion, would you be able to learn how to make it from that?
She's like, I actually feel like I'd be ripping you off if I did something like that. If I took that much from you. She's like, I could make you a lot of fire cask for
I mean,
that.
you can even it out.
Fun. Wait.
Oh.
We give you one of those potions. Can you
Throw in an animal friendship potion?
can you throw in an animal friendship potion for half price?
She's like, I can throw in a full animal friendship for that.
Just so you know, Holly, a potion of vitality is something that is very good.
Yeah.
It's like this
Incredibly
person
good.
follows a Corlon is like a lawful good elven deity. So like
Yeah.
she's not going to screw you over.
But it might be better for us in the long run to be able to have a replenishing supply of that than just... Because you guys got 4 of them. Each party member except Wilhelm has one.
Shit, why aren't we just cramming these down Fenn's throat, honestly?
Because
I was kind of wondering that
very,
myself.
very dumb.
I was actually wondering that myself, but nobody told me about my character.
Well, I guess if we didn't have to use them...
But yeah.
Yeah.
So,
We can give half of
it
one.
just removes any exhaustion, any curses and diseases, any poison, and you roll maximum hit dice for any heal.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
No.
That's
So
all.
I could use one. He could use one.
I could use 4.
No, you could use 2.
4.
You
I
don't need 4.
I honestly don't...
You're down to
I
-2.
like, if we're...
You have
Say that again?
not sharing. I'll lose not letting you have.
No, I don't
this.
think you
Not
want
sharing.
to. And honestly, in like table talk, I think it would be a waste to use it just to get rid of your -2 modifier.
I just
Yeah.
think. Here's what I think. I think you guys all need to hold on to them, because inevitably one of you.
Yeah,
need it
you'll
again.
need them in the future. Yeah,
But you are making
And
an
you're going to
investment.
need to use it on me in the future.
yeah. So
You are making an investment here that this person will know how to make them in the future. It might be
Yeah.
expensive, but
Cameron, you're cutting in and out a lot.
okay,
if she figures it out.
Keep them in your inventory for future Fen murders. Okay.
Got it.
Great.
Hannah can coat her arrows in them.
Shoot you with vitality.
Yeah.
so
I like
Holly,
that
are
idea.
you open to trading 1 potion of vitality for a potion of animal friendship? How much alcohol can we get? Because we don't want just fire wine. We want a bunch of stuff.
She starts listing off like various exotic alcohols that she could make for you. So like she can basically stock your she can stock your
Tavern.
your basement with just exotic alcohols. Basically you can do some top shelf stuff.
For
here.
how
sounds
long?
good.
For like a month?
Yeah, for a month easily. Like we're talking basically
Hollyriese is excitingly shaking her head. Yes.
Yeah, so we're supplied with booze for a month now. I like that. Well, we're supplied with booze for a month.
Now that I think about it, this is top shelf stuff that she's going to be producing. I mean, you can talk like 3 months because you're not going to sell like tons
All
of
of
top.
it. Gotcha.
So
we just need to buy some like normal beer now.
and I suppose some of the stuff you're going to want to let sit to actually like age.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So-
the notes that Wilhelm is taking, Hollyriese trades her potion of vitality. She
Yeah,
gets,
put down that the potion of vitality is worth 1,000. Subtract 125 from the 1,000, and like literally that's how much booze you could get.
Gotcha.
Shit, son.
And you're talking like top shelf stuff here. If she's going to do this for you because like you're giving her the opportunity to examine a vitality potion.
Yeah,
And
and produce it herself.
Okay.
Don't we need like a karaoke machine too?
So we
potion
essentially
of
have
Entertainment,
we
maybe.
essentially have 875 GP
what
of
Tavern is?
alcohol.
yeah,
Tavern.
and like, I mean, you should consider that you're going to get your like normal stuff from like the brewers guilds,
Yeah.
and you're going to get your top shelf stuff from her. So you actually have 825 of top shelf.
Yeah.
So it doesn't change like how much you're paying per month,
Right.
but like I'm going to increase how much you can make per month
Gotcha.
because people can come in and buy like top shelf alcohol.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, there she goes.
So
Hi, Hannah.
So yeah, that was a great deal. She's really
Fan-fucking-tastic.
willing to do it. You have a potion of animal friendship now, which she has a label on it that says it does not work on Rakshas.
Jesus.
Just to remind you that it does not work on Rakshasas.
All right.
Isn't that why Holly wanted it though?
Probably.
I think she just likes animals. She
I
was.
think she's going to try, and it's going to be hilarious.
I remember Hannah asking about animal handling constantly earlier, so we'll see. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
that's it for. Does
Yeah.
anyone else have anything they want to do?
Well,
Wilhelm would probably
technically,
have that.
Ben and I went down to the brewers, but
She thanks you, like... I
Wilhelm
mean,
would
she
catch you guys. He'd once we worked the deal out, he'd run down the street and grab you guys and say,
well, we'd
She-
still need.
She
We'd still
takes
need,
your
like-
hand, and she says, "My name is Fala," and
Fala.
she's just very. I mean, she's now she's not treating you like you're a dimwit
Yeah.
for it. So
Listen, I What is she? Is she like a lovely?
She's an elf. Yeah, she is
Okay.
a wood elf.
Yeah.
She has long braided hair. She's about like probably like 5'9". She's got the darker skin of a wood elf.
Cute.
Green hair.
She might get along well with Fen.
Yeah, I was
Ooh,
kind
yeah.
of. And then Finn didn't show up for this one. I was like, oh well, these two were gonna like
Highly
actually.
dependent on Fenn's lack of charm, though.
Yeah. Follow. Listen, we gotta go, but I'd love to.
Just need to have common interest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to talk to you in the future and continue to do business. I suspect that there will be more opportunities for us to help you widen your available potions in the future.
Definitely. You said that your opening is when?
1 week from today, so the 18th.
Well, I will have something very special for that day, in addition to the Dwarven Fire Wine.
Appreciate it.
And if you're gonna come, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, she's gonna
Great.
come.
God damn it.
Wilhelm,
We're gonna like her.
Okay.
Waifus in every game you play.
Yep, there you
That's
go.
what D&D's all about.
She sprouts wings. She's actually a fallen angel. No,
Even
I'm just-
hotter. Wilhelm's just
Oh.
like, yes!
We'll get to that in a bit. Anyway,
Alu's like, hey, my people.
No, not this one.
this is actually older than your people, technically.
Yeah.
Alu needs to be in our other campaign. She fit in.
What else? I guess, so yeah, and then Wilhelm would run after you guys and he'd give you the heads up like, hey, we've actually taken care of the fire wine situation.
Oh, I guess at this point the sun's kind of going
Oh.
down. Like you guys have been making the
Getting
round.
real low. It's getting,
Yeah.
Okay.
Sun's getting real low. Nate starts
right.
passing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we still need like run-of-the-mill brew, right? So.
But that we got from the Brewers Guild. Like that
Yeah.
that delivery
Okay,
is
that's
sorted.
already figured out. Okay,
Yeah.
then my entire errand was pointless. Then cool, no problem. Anyway,
No. Your errand was like to find the top shelf stuff. So like
Yeah.
you found another supplier of the top shelf stuff for whenever
We got
your
a private-
credit runs out.
Yeah.
Well, we can always renew that credit too.
Yeah,
Now we've
it-
got a good business
listen,
rapport, and
Yeah. In any good business, you can't
Yeah.
single source anything. You got to have competing vendors, otherwise you get
And once
fucked
she
on the
figures out
prices.
portion of vitality, she could just die.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, there is somebody who's been killing people from door to door here.
well, that Blood Baron
is
guy.
that our
Baron of
next
Blood is
quest? Should we
still-
organize a neighborhood watch?
For Roland?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Every night Roland is out, someone dies.
Actually,
Roland's killing from door to door. Fenn is dying from door to door.
if we,
this
if
guy
we-
just keeps dying everywhere.
if we're, I guess Wilhelm would want to go because there are guards, like there are members of the city watch that patrol. If he gets a chance, he'd like to talk to some about the situation and see like what the city is doing.
Well, I'll give you a heads up if you ever see one. There's a little guards box, like right over here. This is
I
the
probably need to-
watch.
The watch box.
The watch box. It's right across from the tavern. So
Gotcha. I guess Wilhelm
So,
would
yeah.
head over there and see if there's anyone home.
For us, it's not a good thing for us.
there's one person who's sitting in the box. He's like, "What do you need to report?" Citizen?
Nothing. We're new property owners in the area, and I just wanted to come give my regards to the watch. And I
We
heard
know.
the terrible news about the break-ins and the murder, and I wanted to see, what's
You
being
know
done
anything
to
about
keep our neighborhood safe.
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative. Fuck it. Let's roll
I
No,
got
I'm just
this.
kidding, I'm
Let's
kidding,
do
I'm
it.
kidding.
Jesus.
One day, though.
One day my time will come again.
Yes. Okay,
Sorry.
so it's your turn to talk.
Yeah. Wilhelm
You get
would
to
be
talk
like,
first.
I guess has any news or anything been discovered about what happened?
No, nothing. I mean, if you hear anything, we'd love to know.
Will
But
do.
that poor kid doesn't even have a father anymore. That happens a lot around here.
Yeah. Where where is he? Is he like in an orphanage now, or?
Well, right now we have him down at the station for questioning.
Doesn't he have a
He'll
mother
crack eventually.
Gotcha.
or a second parent of some sort?
Well, yeah, but she's in the hospital. Remember, Henry was smuggling to pay the bills for her hospital treatments.
I swear to God, you just made that
so
up.
much.
No,
He's the
that's what
population.
like. Huh? Say that again.
He's surplus population, Nate. You don't have to
Yeah.
worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then Wilhelm would kind of tip his hat and thank him
What's our
for
door
doing his
knocker look
duty and
like?
head back to the inn. And is the inn empty besides
10
Roland?
gypsies have been trying to get him out of jail this entire time. They've been trying to scrap together bail.
Gotcha. Wait, Pavel is in jail?
Yeah, he's he was at the scene.
Oh, Jesus.
He's a witness.
Okay.
Where are they gonna put him?
Okay, well, whatever. Is the Trollskull Manor, is it empty besides the three of us and Leaf? Rolan, Alu, and Leaf?
That's up to you guys.
Well, I
I
guess
think
if,
Fen would have come back with me by now.
And is just standing in Emmerich's shop.
I mean, it's a cool place to hang out, though.
Roland leaned him up against the wall and then left. And
No,
Fen's just lying there.
Finn was talking about buying it earlier. I'm just thinking that he's
suit of armor in the middle of the.
Yeah.
Fenn's not waiting. He's lost.
They put the breastplate on him, and with his injury, it's too heavy. He's just pinned to the floor.
He's now a dumb.
You have him wandering around the street.
I like it. I just saw him go somewhere.
Why do all these buildings look the same?
He's just asking where his home is.
So we've talked.
Do you want to start at the stop at the guard box? They
My
can
name
tell
is Fen, and I'm only 200 years old. I don't know where I am. Can you
Yeah.
tell me where my home is?
He's got a card that has his address on him. What is
Yeah.
it?
There's no-
69420 Trollskull Alley.
If found, please call.
Yeah. Please
Okay.
try to.
So Wilhelm would go back after he talks to the guard, and he'd give Roland an update, and he'd like, so I don't know what you want to do, but like they're still investigating, and it doesn't sound like they're making a ton of progress, but I don't know if that's a risk that we're comfortable taking. Do you?
I want to know where that damn body is.
If
That's
it's
what I gotta do.
anywhere, it's down at the city morgue.
I think we should bail out Pavel.
Do we want to go talk to?
I've seen you guys.
Yeah, Pavel knows Roland's name. Like when I went back and watched the footage,
Oh my god.
Pavel did not see Roland kill Henry,
Okay.
but Pavel knows who he let in.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna let
we
you
wanna
handle
go-
that, Cameron. I'm just like the guard just told
Yeah.
you what he knew.
do we want to
He
go?
knows what I do.
Do we want to go talk to Vincent about if anyone knows like how to get to a body? He'd be the one to talk to, right?
Alu
Sure.
says, no, we don't want to bail out Pavel. We don't want to get any more involved. Bad idea. 2, she does not trust that lion dude, tiger dude.
Fair.
Is it them?
I say we do not get involved at all. Now, if we want to make an anonymous donation to the family to help out with medical bills, that's fine with
I think
all of it.
Roland has a more permanent solution in mind. That
Thank God.
Wilhelm,
Thank you, Roland.
Wilhelm would.
Are you going to kill the whole
That
family?
is fantastic. I hope you got that on camera.
Yeah, it is. It is on camera.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Finally.
I didn't realize you were actually lost. I thought you were just joking.
Wilhelm would.
All night.
Wilhelm
Nobody
would
cared.
support what? Like, do you have a plan, Roland?
Yeah, actually, I do. If those guys really are Zentarum, I'm not a fan of their work, but I also don't want them looking for me anymore either. I had some things put in perspective for me earlier, and I know we all got to get a death-free card each. We've used one. I've got one to use as well.
This is the first time Wilhelm hears you guys got get out of death free cards.
And they used yours?
Yeah, we picked him up. Yeah, we picked him up at the show you gave us. You gave us tickets to. Let's just say Force Grey and some Harpers have some favors to owe us, and I want to cash mine in if I can make this right.
Oh my god.
I don't really give a shit that he's a. I'm not a fan of the fact that he's a criminal, but I do know what it's like to lose a parent. And I want
They're
to make
going
that right.
to resurrect the guy that's been dead for several days at this point.
Legally,
We've got
it's
10 days.
brilliant. If he's not dead, then no murder.
Then there's
happened.
no crime.
But we'd have
I'm
to.
on
No harm,
board.
no foul.
We'd have to.
It is actually, it's interesting. Waterdeep law is vague on the subject of if you resurrect the person you murder, if it really is murder.
But at the very least, if he's alive, then Pavel stops talking to the cops because he has
Yeah.
no incentive.
Yeah.
So, if we want the cops off our back and we want them to maybe lay off us a bit,
When I say
we might need to
vague,
go get that body. I'll use mine. No one else has to sacrifice anything.
Well, you already
Just-
used yours, right?
I used Fenn's,
Oh,
or
okay.
Fenn owes me one.
Okay.
Either way.
Cameron, I'm going to ask you now, since you were DMing this part, what does
Yeah.
the city do with dead bodies of non-nobles? Clearly he didn't get buried.
Well, this is an investigation,
Yeah,
though.
so there is. I think I sent you. I don't want to spoil details for the rest of the party, but I think I sent you some details. I'll tell you about them offline. But
I meant in general what they
the-
do, because I
this-
actually haven't looked this up.
so
And I'm
so-
okay with you deciding.
So this body, normally, if it's like someone died in an accident, there's no reason to investigate further. It just gets burned. Rich people get buried in the city of the dead. That is true. This body is being investigated, so gentle repose was cast on it. So it is
Okay.
preserved
Perfect.
while there's a detective's name that I have for you that is doing the forensics on the body.
Perfect. Okay.
So the body.
And they've checked for glaive wounds, and they've matched the glaving.
yeah.
The glaving.
Roland's got to
Yeah.
dump his glaive off the
The
nearest
glaive.
bridge.
Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll throw my glaive off of, like, in the river somewhere, and then go buy a new one from the Steven Steel
Yeah.
people.
The people who work for the government report everything that they make, who they
Wilhelm,
sell to.
Wilhelm is,
I mean, I'm the only guy looking for glaives.
Wilhelm is pretty touched. He's like, I think that this shows a lot of maturity and growth. If I get that, like, things can get hot and things can get heated and shit can get crazy, but the fact that you want to make this right is very commendable, Roland. And if we need to have a heist to get a corpse, then we'll do just that.
Leaf scratches into the mirror. Get out of jail free card? Question mark?
Leaf,
Could I come back?
how long have you been dead?
He just puts a question mark.
Oh,
Yes,
God.
okay.
Our
Does he
stuff's only
not
good
know?
for about 10 days out there, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah.
That being said, we love having you, and we really appreciate all the work you've been doing.
And
You're wonderful.
yeah, but
Scratch is dejected, and then just wipes it all away.
we'll figure something out for you, buddy.
Yeah, true resurrection one day.
Yeah. Long-term
resurrection.
party goal, because we need true resurrection for that, which is like what,
Mhm.
century.
20,000 gold pieces or something.
Yeah, you need like
Yeah.
a wish or true resurrection.
Yeah.
Yep. No. So, in the moment, I didn't think too much of it. I was just doing a job, maybe
Talk-
overzealously, maybe not, debatable. But when I found out that he's that kid, then I turned into the person who took my mom from me. So, I'm not going to have that happen.
It already did, so I mean, it's kind of.
Yeah. Let's.
I'm very proud of you for trying to make your wrong a right. That's the responsible thing to do.
Wilhelm kind of see. There's three approaches we could take. I think we could talk to the Rakshasa. Vincent was his name. Vincent.
Vincent,
We could
trench
talk-
coat,
We could
Vincent
talk.
Trench.
trench.
In my mind, we've got like 4 or 5 contacts that we could use because we need to
Uh-huh.
identify where the morgue is, break in, and get the corpse. There's Vincent would help us get some information. We could talk to Reiner. Reiner would be an option, and the Harpers in general, Force Grey in general. Maybe not Force Grey. The Harpers.
Force
I think,
Gray's going to be the ones bringing him back, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
One of those two is going to be the people I go to take him to.
yeah, but in terms of information and being willing to like kind of bend the law to get the body, I think the Harpers are more willing to do that. Who would we want to like? Is that what we want to do next, or yeah, Roland, what do you
mean-
want to do?
Yeah, if I can find out where the morgue is, we can organize a way to get in.
Yeah.
All I
Let's
need to
do
do is let's bring a canvas bag or something. I'll put them in it, and I'll carry them over to wherever I gotta go.
Yeah.
There's a store right next to you called Bags, and More Bags.
Woo!
That you can
Convenient.
body bag at.
This bag of lawn trimmings.
The Vincent
Bags and bags.
Wilhelm would go knock on Vincent's door again and be like, "Hey, Vincent, you're a PI. Funny thing, someone asked me today, and I didn't know the answer to this. I figured you might. Do you know where the city morgue is for the North Ward?"
He's like, you should just ask the guard.
Over at the
Equal.
watch box.
I could, but
He closed the door.
damn it.
He knows you're not a paying customer.
When he says he's a private eye, he's actually just a very private person.
Well, he is a Rakshasa living in civilized society.
That blows my mind outside of outside of game.
Actually, Wilhelm would go to the guard, and he still has his piece of paper from.
It's a different guard. They've
Oh, that's
apparently
fine.
switched duties.
That's actually even better. So he's got his piece of paper from delivery man Cameron about delivering these items, and he also has the piece of paper that says that these people died. And he goes to the guard and he says, "I gotta go identify some bodies, I guess, at the morgue. Where would I find that?"
He's just like, oh, okay, so there's this guy. His name's Tyrone. You take a left at him down the street.
Gotcha.
You can't miss him. Like, he's immovable.
Yeah, this
And,
way or this way, and then take a left.
Yeah, either
Okay,
at Tyrone.
gotcha.
And
This is
after you take a left
fancy
there,
dude
you'll show up at the main branch's watch station, which will have 2 guards watching at the box. Once you go in there, after you show them the death certificates, they'll let you into the morgue.
Sweet, appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, cool.
Head back. We might want a second way in if there's like a way in through the sewers or something, just in case.
Yeah.
Why do
There's
we always
always
go
ways
in
to the
sewers?
sewers.
Well, it's just because that's the most clandestine way we can go.
Colonels, what is this?
The
You
guard
got
even
dark vision. That's
here to
fine.
say, keep it off the streets.
Yeah.
And by that they mean just kill people in the sewers.
Yeah.
Well, what we could do is that we could get as close as we can, find the nearest manhole, and then kind of, line of best fit towards it.
Jimmy that.
Yeah, we've got a couple days. We could spend a day or two getting the information we need and then
You
plan.
could hire a private investigator to figure out how you could get
That's true.
Done.
Yeah. Holly, you want to go hire that guy for a job?
Okay.
Got
A private eye.
stuff that
What were you saying, Cherie? I can't hear you.
I was saying if Wilhelm has stuff that he needs to drop off at the morgue anyway, and he can get a layout of the place.
No, I don't actually
You
have
the-
anything.
I think you just made that up.
I had paperwork about people dying, but I couldn't actually get in because I don't actually need to identify bodies. All their shit is what I gave to you guys.
if you had the guard you showed it to clearly couldn't read. He just looked at the papers and was like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you just take those death certificates to the morgue.
Yeah,
Like they'll put you in."
yeah,
So he doesn't know what a death certificate looked like. He just assumed that's what it was.
yeah. He just saw paper.
Well,
Yeah.
What if?
Wilhelm is a forger, so
Oh, that is true.
something. Because then you could get in, get the lay of the land, see
We could
the
just
body,
walk
make
out
sure
there
it's
with the
What I
body.
like though is that
Yeah,
he's a-
we could get a request for retrieval and burial
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
we could get all
let's do that.
sorts of shit.
Yeah.
It
Let's
might
see if we can't.
Well,
Yeah.
I want to call it here though, and
Yes.
we can discuss these plans offline,
hmm
and we can figure out how you guys are going to break into the morgue to steal a body to resurrect.
Yeah.
Hell
Next
yeah.
time.
You're going to downgrade your crime from murder to breaking and entering.
You know what? I'll take it.
Yeah, that one does not have a death penalty attached to it. So
It's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
Now,
Anyway.
the real question is
Yeah,
that if
I
you're a
don't remember
resurrected
that point
just
either, but
killed by a crime in Waterdeep, does that clear your crime? Have you served your death sentence?
Yeah, that was the way that I, as a player, was thinking you do it, is you just let yourself be executed and then we bring you back afterwards.
I
Yeah.
like that because it means that basically
I considered that as well, but
I
I,
did
felt
my
like
time.
I did my time. You come take me. No, I figured this was actually more appropriate for my character's development because up until now he's just been a guy doing a job, and he's just like, "You're in my way," stab.
Yeah.
And one of his issues is that he's dealing with his lack of strength and his conviction to do the job that his mom got killed for.
He's also dealing with a lot of aggressive trolling from Hollyriese.
True. I'm just constantly furious all day, every day.
you have a
I have a high blood pressure.
Yeah. Well,
yeah. Actually, can you increase your BP by 2 points? Once it reaches a certain level, I'll have you start making con checks to see if you have a heart attack.
Yeah. Start
Well,
just bleeding out of my neck.
we'll call this session done here. Thanks
All right,
everyone
guys.
for watching and playing with us, and we'll catch
Thanks,
y'all next
everyone.
time.
All right, guys.
Bye.